Under these dried shrubs lies the old man's son. The father says he starved to death. He then painfully tells me he doesn't mind starving because he has lived long enough, but he is desperate for his other children to survive.
He's worried about the other kids.
After months without rain, food and water is scarce in a third of the country. It is particularly bad in the hot, remote and arid areas of Kenya, like Turkana. This is one of the central water points which supplies villages. Women come from far and wide hoping to get some water to take home and for their livestock. But look, the taps are dry, and that's because, as they tell me, it hasn't rained for months. The drought has now put more than 1 million Kenyans at risk. The most vulnerable are the children and the elderly. But even as thousands survive on wild fruit and unhealthy water, the Kenya government has insisted the country has sufficient food. An administrator who said people died of hunger last week was reportedly fired for unspecified disciplinary reasons. Here in Turkana, local leaders are now afraid of speaking openly about the drought for fear of reprisals. Even a doctor who told me he has treated children for malnutrition won't do it on record. The denials have left many Kenyans confused and angry.
Majority of Kenyans are caring, majority of Kenyans want to help. But they want to help where they think their help will make a difference. It will have an impact.
Many here say that the hunger situation could have been avoided altogether with proper planning. Local disaster management teams are said to have warned of a prolonged drought as early as September last year. But Kenya's deputy president has said Kenya has sufficient food reserves that will reach all in need once distributed. Meanwhile, the hungry are waiting. Ferdinand Omondi, BBC News, Turkana, Northern Kenya.